Well, after Steven Crowder's blockbuster exposure of the Nashville Trans Shooters Manifesto, YouTube, Google,
you're a fucking idiot,
censors and suppresses the material.
What? You gotta be kidding me.
Well, anybody who's surprised by this,
How about no?
you're an idiot.
He ain't lying.
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this
I told you so. Just doesn't quite say it.
is what's next. Happy hump day, y'all. Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today on this Wednesday. Well, 48 hours after Steven Crowder's blockbuster exposure of the Trans Shooters Manifesto, one Audrey Hale, all of a sudden now, it seems to be going away. Even YouTube, Google, notoriously for striking and demonetizing, had to jump in the game. Of course, that's exactly what they did. They suppressed and censored his material because, of quote, it violates their violent policy of some sort that they just made up just a few minutes ago. But surprised? No. And here we go. This comes out of Breitbart. Google's YouTube censors Steven Crowder after he posts transgender Nashville shooters' writings. Conservative talk show host and pundit Steven Crowder said he was censored by Google-owned platform YouTube after releasing transgender Nashville shooter Audrey Hale's writings, which have been confirmed as authentic by the Nashville police. And I've got a little backstory to go with that, but that'll be at the end. Quote, "We want to let you know that our team reviewed your content, and we think it violates our violent criminal organizations policy. Yes, the policy that didn't exist 15 minutes ago. Now it exists, and now you violated it." YouTube sent a message to Crowder. In response, Crowder posted to Twitter, "Wait until you see what we have in store for you tomorrow." Crowder also commented the upcoming content will be exclusive to his Rumble channel. And oh, it's a doozy. This is from YouTube. "Hi, Steven. We want to let you know that our team reviewed your content. We think it violates our mafia criminal organizations policy. We know you have not realized that this was a violation of policies, so we're not applying a strike to your channel. However, we have removed the following content from YouTube." Well, if you watch the content on YouTube as he's exposing this manifesto, when he shows the actual pages, when he actually speaks about it, it's got a couple of blocks here and there. But if you wanted to see the full content, as I did on my video yesterday, go to Rumble and you can watch the entire episode. We realize this may be disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place. You know, it's inclusive, it's diverse, it's equity. If you think we made a mistake, you can appeal the decision. We don't give a fuck because it's not coming back. We realize this may be disappointing news, but of course it's our job, yada, yada, yada. On Monday, Crowder released the purported copies of Hale's notes in which she referred to her victims as crackers and faggots who had white privilege, among other things, before committing the school shooting at the Covenant School in Nashville earlier this year, and that was March 27th of this year. Steven Crowder has done America a service, not just because he's published the Nashville Shooters Manifesto anti-racist hate, but more importantly, has exposed the stranglehold that Google, surprise, surprise, has on the truth, and that was from actor James Woods. YouTube censorship of conservative voice has now rendered it as worthless as Facebook. He also added, "Oh, of course, one does wonder why our government hides information from us as well, all based on politics, naturally." Donald Trump Jr. also weighed in. "Why is our government, the mainstream media, and especially big tech going so far out of their way to hide and censor the facts of the trans terrorist shooter manifesto? In terms of per capita violence, the radical trans movement is clearly one of the most radically violent in society." Google censorship of Crowder follows a similar censorship by Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook, now censoring, of course, Facebook. "Your post may go against our community standards of violence and incitement. Yes, because you're showing facts and truth. Well, that may be a problem for some butthurts." Nashville Police Department, their investigative bureau, was asked, can they confirm nor deny it? One spokesman said, "Well, we can't confirm nor deny it." Even though Steven Crowder showed you the pages and showed you the writings and said the writings, nah. But I'm going to take Steven Crowder's word for it that Nashville police has authenticated this material. But in regards to YouTube and Google, it's no surprise. Google and YouTube have had a history with Steven Crowder over the years. Crowder has exposed a lot of shit that a lot of mainstream, quote-unquote, conservative media refuse to touch. I'm not going to name names. You could pretty much guess who they are. But I had no problem doing my video yesterday in regards to showing Crowder's material. Because even Crowder said, do it, share it, hit everybody with it. Because the fact of the matter is, this has been suppressed for the last 8 months. When you had even NBC said, well, we still really don't know what was the cause. We have no connections. But yet, Steven Crowder, according to leftist media, a comedian, who does chicanery and shenanigans on his show, was able to somehow do old-fashioned journalism and get this exposed. Find the material and expose it. Get in contact with people who knew people to get this exposed to show you and me. But it's Steven Crowder, so it really doesn't mean shit. It's not like CBS News. Come on, it's not like Fox. It's not like Tucker Carlson exposed this because it probably would have got, generated a lot more clicks and a lot more interest. When doing this follow-up story, I had to look for it. I literally had to look for it. All my normal news organizations that I normally tap into didn't have it, even trending in their top 10. What a 48 hours will do. And I know our memory's short. We got goldfish memory. It's like 15 seconds and we're swiping off to the next story and swiping off the next story. But something like this has to be poured on. And I mean, literally, this thing cannot die. And I'm glad that Steven Crowder came out with more material to expose this destructive nature. It's not just because the girl Audrey Hale was suffering from transmentalism. She was evil. There was evil intent behind her words. She didn't say, well, I hate Christian children. I'm going to shoot them all up. No. She brought in white supremes. She brought in derogatory comments towards people. And there you have it. But I know I won't let this story die. No. Every time Crowder comes up with more material regarding this, I will present it to you. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Piece of a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.